Aubrey, tell us about this concept of lifecycle defense. Why do we need it?
So the reason why we need it is because if someone's coming after you with a targeted attack, it's going to skate right through your perimeter defenses. So what we need is the ability to identify those things that we've not seen before more rapidly. What lifecycle defense does is allow us to implement blacklisting and whitelisting capabilities to essentially filter out things that are known good and things that are already known bad, and really concentrate on those things that we haven't seen before. So as part of that process, for those items that we've not seen before, for instance, we could send those to a malware analysis sandbox, detonate it in a customer's environment, see what it's trying to do and understand whether or not that activity is malicious. And then after we understand or we determine what that artifact is trying to do, we can feed that information back into the cloud, whereby sharing it with all other users that are participating in, say for instance, Blue Coat's Global Intelligence Network, or in the case of the DoD, they can imagine to have a closed loop version of that database for them to interrogate.
And how can this architecture be adapted for a closed loop environment?
Well, I think that's really quite key. So when you think about it, we are collecting data worldwide, globally, all the time, right? And we can send updates out to our end users every 5 minutes. In the case of the DoD, what they might want to do is just subscribe to our system, have an instance of our database loaded on their local system, and then utilize that instance of our global intelligence network to enrich with, say, blacklists that they might, other networks that they might, or network activity that they might be monitoring, and potentially even enrich their own instance of that data without having to share it back out to the public network.